either welcome back, and if you're actually back, I'm so grateful because I have 36 subscribers now. That's insane. I'm so grateful for all of you that have just appeared on my channel, liked my video, and then subscribed. Thank you so much. Like, I'm so grateful. You don't understand. Like, I was like, what? Like, it doesn't seem like a lot. I know, okay? But to me, it's still like a lot. But if you're new, welcome. And as you can tell by the title is Stop Trying to Get It Right and Just Get It Done. The reason why I wanted to do like a video on this is because that's something like I struggle with. People are on this like spectrum on thinkers and then doers, right? Obviously no one's is just a doer and only just a thinker, but we're all kind of like somewhere on the scale. But I think it's good to have like a balance. Okay, I kind of ramble on there. Thinkers are good because they actually think before their action, and doers like don't think before their action. So it's good to have a balance because let's say you say something to someone. As a doer, you really don't think about it and you might hurt somebody's feelings. But as a thinker, you actually think things through. But if you do too much thinking, then you might not say anything, or you might not actually do anything, you know? It's good to have both, but a balance of each. I have this more of like a thinker personality, where I genuinely just think about things. I don't actually do them, because because how are you supposed to get anything done if you're not doing, obviously? Like even the simplest things, like, I don't know, working out or something, or talking to someone, right? We all need the doer action, not the thinker personality in those moments. Even like with uploading this video, the first video that I uploaded, I was thinking so much about it. I was like, you know what? I'll just like do it. Like, who cares? Like, even if it's like stupid. What the heck? I was like, let me just do it. I'll just record a video, and if I don't like it, I won't upload it. I just did an introduction. I was just trying to say whatever and then see how it goes. Another thing, to kind of aim for this doer action, to actually do something, you obviously have to think. There is some thinking. It's not like we just do things and we've no thought behind it at all. A better way to process our thoughts, there's different ways to sort of pursue, you know, something. Before you actually do anything, you could do things like writing it down, visualizing it, so having pictures, saying it. Because we're all different types of learners, right? And some things get to us like in a different way, because we're all different. That's why I'm mentioning the entire three. But I do think that it's most beneficial when we use all three. The visualization, the saying, and also writing it down. This is something that can really help you do the things you want to do in the new year, 2025. Trying to become a better person and doing something that you want to do, you need to sort of plan it. Obviously, there has to be some thought process behind it, because if you just have it in your head and it's just stuck in your head, then like you're not really processing it fully. Who are you going to be in 2025? So imagine it in all the three ways of visualizing, saying, and writing, because this way you will actually like remind yourself like who you want to be. Because having it just in your head, you're not going to be thinking about it in everything you do. You want the 2025 you to be in your head constantly, where everything that you do is just reminding you of that version of yourself. So whether you're talking to friends and you're talking about a topic, what would that version of you say? Don't get crazy about it, but think of it as like, who do I want to present myself like? Visualize it like really intensely, because the more intense you do it, the more you'll think about it. Because guys, no, a lot of social media has kind of told us that like it's okay to be you. They make you kind of accept who you already are. And I really don't think that's like what we strive to be, because how are we gonna become the people like that we wanna be? Why live a life that's like, you know, not fulfilling you? Why do that to yourself? Like, it's mean to yourself. Don't do that. But obviously be realistic. If you're going to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get abs or something. I don't think abs are even realistic for a lot of us, so don't be like copying stuff from the internet. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do things that feel good to you, like you. And I know this sounds like so like corny, but like really, I promise you, do things that like are according to you. If you, for example, like see on the internet like people doing Pilates and things like this, and you want to do Pilates, okay, do it, try it. But if it's not your thing, then don't do it. If you don't like it and you don't feel good after it, and you just like feel like this is just like you're not like getting it and you're just like, no, it's not my thing. That's fine, because you don't have to be that chick on the internet that you see and then be that person, you know? Like, no, like that doesn't have to be you. You just have to be yourself. Like, for example, I started going to the gym. I used to, for example, like train like heavy weights and things like this, right? I like learned that I really like cardio. I used to walk a lot, and even walking is okay. If you walk, for example, like for an hour, I mean, hour is a lot, but like if you walk for an hour, that's amazing. Like, that's awesome. I went to the gym and I started just going on the Stairmaster for a really long time. I really like this. You know, I feel good after. And I really started to like it. And I'm like, okay, I like this. I'm going to keep doing this. And this is what I like, I want to train to be better at. The longest I've been on it was like 23 minutes. Not impressive. But I do aspire to go like way more than that. But it's something that I like doing. That doesn't mean that you have to go and go do that, you know? So if you like walking, just keep doing that. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to quit walking and like gonna go do Pilates, or I'm gonna go like, I don't know, to the gym and like train so hard. Like, if you don't like doing it, don't do that, because it's gonna be such a long process. If you're not enjoying the process, what's the point? Because, okay, you'll get to the point where you're like, oh, I like my body, right? But like, what then? What's after? Do you keep doing the thing you hate doing? Like, you know? Anyways, now again, I want to emphasize, don't think that the way you are right now is just how you are and that you can't change it, because you can. Like, really, you can. If you want to become someone, you can. I know it's difficult. Obviously, it's difficult to change habits, and that's why you have to work on it every single day. I think the point is to become a better person each day, and we aren't perfect, but we can strive to be just better. And I don't think there's any good to being like, yeah, I accept myself and that's just how it is, you know? No, be better. I think another thing that like helps a lot is to be specific with plans. Make yourself a schedule, write it down. I want to go gym these days, and these days. Bye. Anyways, what was I trying to say? Don't make it cute, just make it actual fit to your schedule. Like, if you are working certain days, just, okay, I have time between, after work and then like, before I go to sleep, so I will do it then. Because you can't do everything, like, just make it actually realistic and think about it. Get yourself like a calendar or planner and like just write the things, like when are you doing this and when are you doing that, or even like get yourself like an A4 page and like put it on like your wall and just write down like these days I do this and these days I do that, so you can see every single day, so like you can just quickly glance on it. You don't have to like take out a calendar, because sometimes that's like difficult, but even something like this can like really help you. After some point you won't even have to look at the like schedule, because you'll just remember, oh, it's Monday, I have to do this, but it's good to have at the beginning, so have that. And another thing I wanted to say is that write down things you don't like about yourself. Like, it's okay. Write down things you don't like about yourself, and it's okay to not like things about yourself. It's like everyone's like, don't be so critical about yourself, but be critical. Like, in this point, be critical. Be like, you know what? I really hate that like I'm so lazy, or like be like, I really hate that I spend so much time on my phone. Like, I spend like 10 hours. And then find ways to fix those things, like right beside them or like under them, like, how can I fix this? So write one thing, be like, I don't like that I spend so much time on my phone, and then think about all the ways you can fix that. So write down bullet point and say like, I will keep my phone away from me when I wake up, have that kind of thing, so I don't use it when I first wake up. 2, I put myself on time limit or something like this. Bullet point all the things, like how to improve on that thing. If I, for example, gossip, I'm like, okay, I gossip a lot. How do I improve that? So I bullet point. I'm like, maybe I'm with the wrong people. Maybe these people are not good for me. So maybe get rid of this kind of people, or it's the sort of media that I'm consuming and it's like mean. So I clicked uninterested on like TikTok or like Instagram. So I'm like, okay, this stuff is mean. Like, they're like talking bad about someone. So I'm gonna do uninterested. And just get yourself out of that environment, like that's like making you that way, because when you're in an environment where they're letting you to do those things or making you think that it's okay, get yourself out of it. Don't be in that. Basically, my camera died, so I didn't finish the video. I mean, I have the next part. I recorded the second part, but I was like thinking already, this video is way too long. So I just finished it here. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you liked it, give a like or subscribe maybe. That'd be cool. And see you next time.